If I told you you could begin to heal yourself with just 5 minutes a day, would you find the time to do so? Everyone at some point in their life experiences some kind of ailment, whether that be stress, anxiety, depression, back pains, neck pains. We all get it at some point. I've been doing yoga for over 7 years now, and I've been certified to teach over 2 years. And today I'm going to tell you all how you can begin to heal those ailments by incorporating yoga into your life. Give you simple ways to get started and how to make time for it in your life. How you can get started on your yoga journey is by looking up local yoga studios. Most towns have a yoga studio somewhere within it or on the outskirts of it. You can also look up YouTube videos and Instagram accounts by certified yoga instructors if going to a physical class is just not your thing, which it isn't for everybody, and yoga is supposed to be simply what is good for you. You just begin with 5 minutes a day, whether that be when you first wake up or when you first go to sleep, or whenever you go off to sleep, before you go to sleep. All it takes is 5 minutes a day to start reaping the benefits of yoga, and then you can eventually work up to more longer sessions if that's in your practice. Always choose beginner stuff at first and then go up from there. That way you don't overwhelm yourself and get caught putting yourself down for things that you're just not in your practice yet. Yoga consists of 3 big parts that make up a whole. The first one is the one that everybody is aware of, the physical part. That's what most people think of when they think of yoga. Yoga helps with your balance, your flexibility, your range of motion, your strength. I have a book right here, Yoga Anatomy coloring book, and I was just going to show y'all just one example from it. Adho Mukha Svanasana, or downward dog pose. All the colored muscles are muscles that are being activated, whether being stretched or strengthened in this pose, and that goes to show you that your whole body is incorporated in many asanas. Completing these asanas can help with regulation of many parts of your body, such as your soft tissues and your digestive tract, your musculoskeletal system, your nervous system. It helps decrease your blood pressure and your heart rate, as according to my article, Psychobiological Mechanisms Underlying the Mood Benefits of Meditation by Michaela Pascoe. And it also helps lower your cortisol levels, helps balance that stress hormone out. Yoga also helps with your mental health, enhances your self-realization, the idea of metacognition, being aware of what you need and how things affect you in different ways, just being aware of yourself more. So concentration and attention helps you concentrate more so, according to a study. Socio-emotional well-being benefits of yoga for atypically developing children by Kumar Laxman. It helps with your emotional regulation by releasing brain chemicals such as dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine to stable the mood. It also helps with insomnia, anxiety, and depression. It helps with your perspective on life. It gives you a positive outlook. It helps you learn to accept things, use things in moderation, not steal other people's energy, share the space, and be non-violent. These are just some things that it helps you stay mindful of, as well as self-compassion. Another aspect of yoga, number 2 aspect, is breath work or pranayama. I'm going to give you an example of what one method of pranayama looks like. It's called Nadi Shodhana. And basically what that looks like is you take your pinky and your thumb and take a deep breath. Just get in touch with your body. And then you take your pinky. And you continue that back and forth for as long as you want, but typically a couple minutes, just to help slow down your breath, become aware of your breath, focus on what you're doing. According to my article, The Impact of Nadi Shodhana, Pranayama on EEG among college students, this breath work, among others, can help with your heart rate and blood pressure. The EEG theta waves were enhanced as well as gamma waves, and the parasympathetic nervous system stress resistance to stress stimuli was also enhanced. And the third aspect of yoga is meditation. So meditation can help increase your memory. It can also decrease blood pressure and heart rate and cortisol levels. It increases self-compassion, mindfulness, and metacognition, just as the asanas do. Improves your attention and memory and emotional regulation. Meditation helps lower that fight or flight response that we're constantly having. Fight or flight is supposed to be whenever we're in danger, but we're constantly triggering that response, and meditation helps reduce the signals that are being sent to that part of our nervous system to release cortisol. In order to make yoga work for your schedule, just take a look at your schedule and choose an hour and a half period of time that you can dedicate to self-care, because self-care is important, and that's something that we need to remind ourselves. Begin with 5 minutes and work up to an hour, and you'll begin to see that you actually have more time in your schedule than you thought you did when you actually take a moment to look at your schedule. In conclusion, yoga is easier to incorporate than you thought, and its benefits are definitely worth it. You learned today simple ways to incorporate yoga into your day and life, benefits of yoga, and how to make that first step. I hope you feel confident now that yoga is for you and that you can get started in easy, simple ways. Thank you.